Hey guys, I told you I'd be back. Hey, I'm going to talk about my fourth book by my mentor, text, Willems. This book is entitled Knuffle Bunny 2. Knuffle Bunny 2 is a cute little story. It's about a little girl who has a favorite toy. She takes it to school one day, and upon arriving at school and getting into class, she finds another girl who has the same toy. They have a little argument about, do we call it Knuffle, do we call it Knuffle? Teacher takes the toys away. End of the class, they get the toys back. However, there was a switch and they each got the other girl's toy. Middle of the night phone call, one parent to another parent. They have a meeting and they end up swapping dolls and everybody's happy. And the two kids actually end up becoming best friends. Good moral to the story. Whether or not the story would be of a whole lot of use in the classroom, I don't know. But what I will say I do like about this book, I'm just going to page through a couple of the pictures for you. One of the things that I really like about this book and the next book that I'll be reviewing is in the pages, they actually use illustrations and actual pictures of real places. Let me show you a couple others. Here's one of an actual playground with the illustrations. I like that. And then there's another one that I really like when they finally end up having their rendezvous. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's a real place. It's in Brooklyn, I believe. And what I really like about this book is I think for a class project, what would really come in handy is we could have students use a book like this. A read aloud would probably work with younger students. I don't know that this would have a lot of value with older students. But what we could do with a book like this is show those pages and then ask our students to come up with a story, write a story, and use some illustrations of their own, and also blend in some real life pictures, whether it's a family story, a story about some sport that they play or some activity at school. It could even be about their favorite classroom, and they could incorporate real life stories, real life pictures, use some illustrations, tell a story. And I think that it would really give them a start as to how to become a storyteller. Within the pages, you're not going to see a lot that's deep as far as a classroom activity from a writing or reading standpoint. Literary value, I'm sorry, is probably a little bit low. But the pictures themselves and the way that he puts the book together and uses those real life pictures along with the story and along with the cartoon illustrations, I think is of value in the classroom, and I think that could really work out well to get students motivated. Who knows, maybe this is how Mr. Willems got his start. Some third grade teacher read a book in class. He saw pictures like these, saw illustrations alongside of them, and maybe that's where the fire started. And he decided that he wanted to write stories and tell stories and use those combinations of illustrations and real life pictures. In the story, he also brings his daughter into it. Trixie is one of the girls' names in this book, and that's actually his daughter's name is Trixie. So, like I said, from a real standpoint of value in the classroom, from a literary standpoint, it's probably a bit weak, but what this book can do and how it could motivate somebody to perhaps become an author, as I said earlier, like Mo Willems, I think it has some value there. The wording is very simple. There's no real deep concepts in it. I just think the book overall, the way that it's put together, could really be a motivating force in the classroom. I'll be back again hopefully tomorrow, and I'll finish out my fifth book with you guys. Hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.